Imagine, you wake up one morning, step outside, and the earth has stopped spinning. No wind, no drifting clouds, just complete stillness. At first it might seem peaceful, quiet, calm, almost magical, but in reality, it would be one of the most catastrophic events imaginable. Today, we'll explore what would really happen if the Earth suddenly stopped rotating. Normally, the Earth is constantly moving, spinning, rotating, turning. At the equator, it rotates at an astonishing 1,670 kilometers per hour, or over 1,000 miles per hour. We don't notice it. But why? Because everything around us moves at the same speed. The air, the oceans, even the ground beneath our feet. Think about it like sitting in a train moving at 1,670 kilometers per hour. If the train moves smoothly, you barely notice the motion. But if the train stops instantly, everything inside would be thrown forward. That's exactly what would happen if the Earth stopped spinning. In the first fraction of a second, everything not anchored to the bedrock would continue moving eastward at over 1,600 kilometers per hour. Cars, houses, trees, or mountains. Even oceans would surge forward. Imagine a wave so massive, it carries entire cities inland. For humans, it would feel like being hit by a hurricane times 1,000. Most life on the surface would be instantly destroyed. Even if you were indoors, your house would crumble like cardboard as winds and debris tore through everything. The Earth itself wouldn't break apart, but its surface would be completely devastated. Even the ocean doesn't just stop moving when the planet does. At the equator, water would keep rushing eastward, creating mega tsunamis hundreds of meters high. Coastlines, as we know them, would vanish. Cities like New York, Tokyo, Rio would be instantly swept away. Even inland, rivers would reverse, lakes would spill, and the landscape itself would be unrecognizable. Meanwhile, the atmosphere would keep moving at enormous speed, creating supersonic winds. Those would tear forests, cities, and mountains apart. Entire forests would fall like matchsticks as if blown down by a single, unimaginable gust. There's another problem. The Earth's rotation slightly flattens the planet at the poles. Without spinning, the oceans would redistribute toward the poles. This means sea levels at the equator would drop, while polar regions would flood. Mountains might feel heavier. The ground itself would shift slightly. Even animals would struggle. Birds, insects, everything, trying to adjust to sudden changes in gravity and air pressure. The Earth's rotation also gives us day and night. Without it, one side of the planet would face the sun permanently. Temperatures there? Hundreds of degrees. No life could survive. The other side would be in eternal darkness. Frozen, bitterly cold. Like the worst winters you can imagine, times 1,000. Between these extremes, a thin twilight zone could exist where temperatures are bearable, and some life might survive. But it would be a harsh, hostile world. The Earth's spin also powers its magnetic field. This invisible shield protects us from cosmic radiation and solar winds. Without it, the atmosphere would slowly be stripped away. Cosmic rays would bombard the surface. Radiation levels would soar. In thousands of years, Earth might resemble Mars, a barren, lifeless planet exposed to the harshness of space. Even if somehow we survive, the climate would be unrecognizable. No rotation means no Coriolis effect. This effect drives winds and ocean currents. Without it, weather patterns would collapse. Hurricanes, tornadoes, and rainfall would all vanish or go haywire. Deserts would expand. Glaciers would grow in unusual places. Earth would become a planet of extremes where survival is only possible in tiny, narrow zones. Gradual slowing over millions of years could allow adaptation. We could move to the twilight zone, build artificial shelters, generate energy for heat and light. But a sudden stop? Instant annihilation. Even if technology could help, the physical forces at work would be unstoppable. The good news? This scenario is nearly impossible. No known force in the universe could stop Earth's rotation in an instant. Still, it's a powerful thought experiment. It reminds us how fragile our planet is, and how much we depend on its constant, invisible motion. So, if you had to choose, would you live on the scorching day side, or the frozen night side? Write your choice in the comments below and let us know.